back with Susie Trotta of Trotta Montgomery Real Estate. She writes a blog about the housing market in Knoxville, and we are going to look at both August and September. It's a double dose of housing numbers. And Susie, one takeaway, let's get it done at the top. You're saying this market is normalizing. Why?
Sales are down, listings are up, inventory is slowly going up. We are going back to a normal pre-pandemic market.
Let's look at active listings. This is one of the graphics we always point to. And again, we want to look at that pink line, the dotted line, how it compares to other years. What did you see the last couple of months?
So active listings in September is the most interesting number. They were up 25% year over year. That's a huge jump if you think about it. But if you look at previous years, those are normal numbers. That's what we have to keep thinking about. These jumps seem huge, but compared to previous years, they are normal numbers.
Let's move to closed units. Again, it's crowded in there. We're looking at that pink line and we see it drop. Explain that.
Right. So closings were down 30% year over year, which when you hear that initially sounds like the sky is falling. But again, if you look at those other lines, and I made a point of outlining the 2021 line so you could see where that was, we are going back to a normal market. And it was a great market. Pre-pandemic was a great market. Our market just got so interstellar during the pandemic, we had to come back down to earth a little bit.
One of the other signs of that is months of supply, and shocker, we are starting to see it tick up just a little bit, Susie.
Just a little bit. There's no 25%, there's no 30% increase here. It is going to take a while to build that inventory back up because people are still buying homes. They still have to. Interest rates may be a little bit higher, everything may be a little shakier, but that number is going to take a little while to come back up into 3, 4, 5 months.
We look at that pink line, but we want to move to some perspective. And this is the red and blue lines when we talk about average 3-bedroom sales prices in the greater Knoxville area. And we're seeing these 2 years coming closer together. What's your takeaway there?
Well, prices are definitely not going down, but they are not shooting straight up anymore either. We see that normalizing as well. So you can almost see it happen in July when the interest rates started going up. Those prices started leveling out just a little bit. And so prices aren't going down, but they're not shooting straight up. None of this is necessarily bad news. It had to happen sooner or later. And it's happening at a fairly healthy pace, I think.
Susie Trotta, Trotta Montgomery Real Estate with the perspective. As always, thank you. You can read her blog online, and we'll see you next month.